Hello, this is ZDs. Welcome back to another Mario Maker 2 video. Clearing more uncleared 2019 levels. I have 6 for you today. This first one, a 3D World Troll level. This is, kind of how a troll level should be. And then there's, a couple options and you're gonna choose incorrectly and die. But it's, I don't find these particularly fun. It's better than some of them I've played lately. Getting a lot of troll levels in recent videos. Yeah, this is not a hot garbage troll level. It's a relatively well designed one, but I still hate it. You can see if you go in the bottom pipe, you die. There's no way out of that pipe. And then he has a hidden block with a fish in it. Only on the right side. So if I stay to the left side, I'll be okay. And this is one that kills you pretty frequently, but not extremely frequently. There's not like Kaizo blocks every one step, and yeah, it's okay, I guess, for what it is. Not good enough to feature in like a DGR Dave video, but not terrible either. See, if you let that blow up, and I hadn't tried, I could actually see that from below, but I didn't know that for sure. That skip squeak is spawn blocked with that brick, so if you break the brick and go in, he appears. That we see that again in the future. There's a thwomp like that. You hit that, it explodes a bomb and has a bill launcher that falls in front of you, a bullet launcher. And blocks you, so you're kind of screwed. But this guy at least gives you ways to die pretty much everywhere, so it doesn't soft lock you, I guess. Like I said, I'm just trying to find a few positive things. I still hate it. Yeah, the trolls are clever enough, I guess. I just don't find these levels that much fun. Yeah, with some fancy moves you can get up here. You can see the setup right here. If you hit that brick below, it pops the bill launcher up, blows up the bomb, and then the other bill launcher goes down a conveyor. And it takes just long enough. You see here, I go for that fire flower, and the snake block traps you and slowly moves. You know you're gonna die. Later, I didn't think about this right here. I get past this room, you can bring that fire flower. You just have to jump over the snake block and then jump back. So I'm probably gonna not show the life where I first got the fire flower, but you'll see me with the fire flower in the future. Here's the next challenge room. Couple things going on here. Looks like similar to the previous room, but you don't do anything and that bill launcher falls down and activates a P-switch, and I'm looking at it, and here's another spawn blocked item, a thwomp. If you get that coin, I think I skipped quite a bit right here because I had to experiment a lot on this, but you want to go through yourself and hit that P-switch, and then you can roll and get past that thwomp. There's a spawn block bomb there. But I actually was too fast here. I went in while the P-switch was still active, and this bill launcher falls right on top of a checkpoint, which I want, obviously, but I'm done. And in fact, actually, I might be soft locked there, but like I said, that's before the first checkpoint, so it doesn't really matter. So we want to wait out the P-switch in this room. And then we have a checkpoint, which is good. Now, this part, I assume if you fall into the crevice below, it might be, I assume there's a block there that stops you, a Kaizo block, or a hidden coin block. So I never fell. Is there, oh, I'm trying to look. You see to the right, here's a failure. This is a really hard move to pull off. In fact, this is where, as a troll level, it kind of gets annoying because there's some very precise jumps, and There's even some shell jumps coming up, which is not something that should be in a troll level, I guess, but I don't know. It doesn't matter. I figured that Thwomp was going to crush me right away, so I run, but he has it timed perfectly, so the Koopa falls right in your face. Yeah, here's the shell jump. Yeah, you have to do that, I think. I don't think there's any other way. A couple of them right here. 3D World shell jumps are a little harder, and I almost make it the first try, and then it takes me forever to get it again. I don't know why. Yeah, 3D shell jumps are a little bit different than any other style. I usually use a twirl to balance myself perfectly, but I'm doing it too early, I think, there. I don't remember. You don't have to do that, but that's how I did, and I mess up, yeah. We'll go right back there. I get it. And here's the same setup as the first time, but I think the Thwomp's in a little different spot, so it's a little harder to get. I never did fall in the bottom. That would soft lock you if there was a block there, so maybe there's not. I just didn't want to try it because I didn't want to have to wait, you know, 400 seconds or whatever it is. Yeah, it took me a few tries to get up there. You have to, if you wait, it does blow up, and I think I had seen that. I don't know if there's, if you fall down far enough, there's coin blocks, so you have to fall down the pit. Right here, I thought the trick was that I was actually in the main world and this was the end. But no, we're in the subworld still. That's my bad. Yeah, every time you die, you have to get that again. But you know what? We're actually very close to the end, at least, so not that bad. We're just gonna go in the pipe. That is where you go. And this is the last room, and almost got hit right at that bomb. You have to say, okay, now where is that flag? Where is that flag? It's actually 10 spaces from the very right corner, or very right side. It's always 10 spaces away, but I didn't have enough time to count, so I got lucky, and just judging by distances, I kind of figured that's where it was. So yeah, I don't know, troll level, it is what it is. Yeah, if people play the endless mode and get troll levels, it's always going to be a horrible pain in the ass because they're made to kill you. I don't know if people still enjoy them. I guess people still make them. I've never. Maybe when I first started watching the game, they were amusing. I've never enjoyed playing them though. Second level, we're just going to show the Life Where I Succeed. It's a very slow auto scroll. Bullet hell type level, and honestly, I had booed this this is the final life. I had booed this mostly because it's so slow and you get very far and you die, and it's annoying to have to go through the whole thing again. Honestly, not that bad of a level. In fact, I left them a comment earlier where I said you need a checkpoint or something. I don't know, the way he sets it up, it doesn't really work with a checkpoint, but I think he could have made it. But then again, if there was a checkpoint, it probably would have been cleared already. Yeah, it's not a terrible level though. I did boo it, but it's not that bad. Not something that I personally like though, either. But yeah, it's moderately clever. I like that setup above with the multiple fire piranha plants shooting at you. It's not a very unfair level. You can see what's coming for the most part. You don't want to get too far to the right side of the screen as it's auto-scrolling. Yeah, there's that point. If you go too fast, you end up getting hit by this fire bar. This life, I actually made it with the almost all the way with the mushroom, which is nice because this final room. It's kind of a boss room almost. Avoid getting hit by these bullets, and then there's a cannon on a track above you that ends up falling right in front of this door, so I can get out of this door. And he kindly even you see these 1-ups too. They're coming from that cannon above. These red bullets aren't super hard to avoid. Oh no, are the 1-ups coming from the black cannon on the left? There's another cannon up above too, I think. Yeah, I got hit. I think I tried to... actually, at this life, I didn't even notice that the cannon had actually fallen. Yeah, final verdict is not that bad of a level. Kind of regret booing it, but I don't know. Having to go through it multiple times was annoying. It did take me many lives. And yeah, 2 minutes without a checkpoint is a little much. Yeah, that's the second note I left. And the first note was like, you should have put a checkpoint in here, basically. Japanese creator, like as a Japanese level, you know, as far as Japanese levels go, that was very good. Third level, Jungle Escape. This one is also not terrible, and I do leave this one in neutral. I don't particularly like this either. One thing I don't like about it is that there are red coins and kind of out of the way spots, and at first my assumption is that I do have to get it, and it's a ride the Shelmet level. If a cannon shoots out a Shelmet, you can ride on top of it. Yeah, it's kind of hard to judge, especially when it's only one shell. A lot of times you'll see these kind of levels that'll be multiple shells. Kind of a pain in the butt right here. You want to get ahead of that shell, really. But yeah, there's red coins and kind of out of the way spots, and my assumption at first is that I was gonna need them. You kind of have to assume that up front. But eventually I'm gonna look in the program, because especially that one that's way above right here at this point, to get that and get back on the shell is kind of a pain in the ass, and I'm just gonna look in here. I totally didn't see that spike. The background was blinding me a little bit. But yeah, I looked ahead and I was like, oh, you definitely don't need the red coins, because there is a look at that death. I don't even get that. This level might have a little bit of an over decorated, it gets a little bit distracting, I guess. Yeah, but you get a checkpoint, so you can't go back to get the red coins, so they're not required. It's just a bonus, and I don't care about bonuses. I don't need one-ups. Second section is a vertical auto-scroller. It's not bad. It's a little bit messy, but it's not... I think I only took 2 lives to beat it, and I didn't really look ahead. I just looked ahead to see if I needed the red coins. As soon as I saw a checkpoint, I knew I didn't need it. Here's a little pick-a-path, but it's like, okay, do you want the bonus or do you want a power-up? And I'm like, God damn, I want that power-up. I don't care about bonuses. I want to live, man. I just want to beat it. I don't care about getting free guys. They don't matter to me. Yeah, some vertical auto-scrollers are hard to do well because they can get kind of unfair, like those bullets. So their start coming long before you see them. But this one isn't that bad, honestly. It's you definitely don't want to get too far ahead. Like the previous auto-scroll level, if you start getting too far ahead, then stuff will pop up out and you'll die. And a lot of times I get impatient with these kind of levels because it is pretty slow moving. But this one, it doesn't overstay its welcome. It's not that long. And you know, if you die and go back to the beginning, it is long-ish, but it's not too long. And maybe they could have even used a second checkpoint, but it's not that bad. Yeah, right here, I actually am smart enough to wait. And here's the bonus door. I don't know what they give you, but it's below presumably 3 1-ups. Yeah, I don't need it, so I will just beat the level. Yeah, I leave it in neutral. I don't like it, but it's not bad. You know me, I boo pretty, It's hard for me not to boo because I suck at the game. I try not to take it out on the makers, but sometimes I do. This 4th level is actually, this is what I would call a fairly decent level, but I'm terrible at it. And we're only going to show the clear because... So right away you can kind of tell, even though I can't read the Japanese title or description, that this is an avoid the power-ups level. and avoiding power-ups is not easy because the hitbox is very generous, so you don't miss them. So when you make an avoid the power-ups level, you have to be you have to make sure you completely avoid them. I'm very bad at timing, and I probably spent 90 lives on this. I don't even remember. It didn't have many tries, and well over 100 after I finished it. Yeah, I had a hard time with that level. I'm also very impatient. But yeah, I'm very bad at judging the timing on those. But that was a good level, but it annoyed me because I'm bad at the game. So I gave it a neutral. I didn't boo it. I really wanted to. My finger kept going to that blue heart, and it's like, no, don't do it. It's not a bad level. Also one, like, if you were to get it in endless, it would be very easy to skip it if you were the type to skip. And if you're good at the game and you don't skip, which you have to be very good not to skip, you know, maybe it's not that hard. 5th level, and this is the first level of the hundreds I played during this exercise where I beat it in 1 life. It's the only time I've ever beaten a level in 1 life, which is sad in a way, but you know, if it were easy enough to beat in 1 life, it should have already been cleared, right? And this one actually had over 100 lives spent on it. 110 second speedrun, not nearly 110 seconds. It's you notice you're supposed to get that bomb on the P switches, but with this low gravity new soup, you can do a lot of climbing very easily. I actually screw around a lot when I'm doing this level, and I still beat it in 1 shot. Here I'm like, oh shit, am I screwed? I'm like, no, well, let me see. I can bounce over these P switches, bam, then I can hit that on off. Kind of annoying spring section, but if you're getting bounced around by springs and you duck, you can actually slide in. You actually slow down. I don't know, it's weird. The funniest thing is I actually beat this in 1 life, and then I thought I saw some major cheese, but some cheese that would actually take a long or a very difficult move to pull off, and then I played it maybe 100 more lives, and let's say the cheese that I thought I saw I didn't actually see because he has it blocked off over the top. So I actually, it's over 100 lives already. I think after I beat this, it has 110 tries and 1 clear. After I tried to cheese it for an hour, it probably had over 200 tries and 1 clear. So that'd be a nice one to get in Endless Super Expert. You feel really good about yourself with a 0.5% clear rate, and you can beat it 1 life if you're. And I had 10 seconds left on the clock too, so I didn't. You know, I didn't even, and I was messing around a lot, so you got plenty of time, man. Yeah, if you want the world record, it won't be that hard to take. Yeah, I bet you I've spent 100 more lives trying to cheese it, and I never pulled it. It was impossible to pull off, but it was. I thought I saw that there was cheese, but there wasn't. Anyway, on to the final level. This is a blinking block level. This is another one that I booed that I kind of regret because it's not that bad. It could have used 1 more checkpoint. There's a little bit of a blind section, but it's a section I also, if I were better, I wouldn't have messed up on it. My biggest complaint is, well, first of all, the blinking blocks are just, they're actually very useful in a lot of ways, but most of the ways people use them is just to do this kind of thing where you have to sit here and wait. And it takes forever. I don't know how long. Is it 5 seconds between the cycles? I don't even know. It takes a long time anyway. And so it drags off a lot. I barely survived there. And you can tell by that jump I was getting bored. And I kind of missed that jump. But yeah, I'm taking risks because I'm getting bored at this point. And yeah, there's just a little. It's not a bad level. It should have been neutral, but I think just the constant waiting got to me after a while, and I got bored and ended up booing it. There's a checkpoint. It's the only checkpoint in the level, but there is a checkpoint, so that's good. It would be a really obnoxious level without it. Actually, the first part's not that hard, but up in front, the last couple of sections are hard enough where you're probably gonna die. And if it, I almost died there. I saved it though. You can actually just Z-jump up there from the blue blocks, but you can also wall jump from the pink blocks into there. Yeah, this is a level, actually part of it is that it's not that hard at all, but you get bored and take stupid risks to go faster. And right here, I almost did it again. I definitely died. And then the more you go through it too, especially if you don't care about your life count, you start doing really stupid shit. Because you're getting bored. And here's a red coin section. Not that bad of a section. If you're careful, it's very easy to avoid death. But you get impatient and you end up killing yourself. But it's very easy. He gives you plenty of places to land, so it's not unfair at all. But yeah, here I'm going for that right away. Even though it might have been more smarter to wait. I'm trying to look for the last red coin. They're all in here. If I were patient, I could have easily got that and got through. Here, we'll start right near the end of this coin section. I started with the top right after the first time I died. And here's the kind of blind section, but it's not too bad because you have plenty of places to survive, but I'm not sure what's below it. That's the problem, and I slipped too far before I figure it out that I need to go back up. I don't know if I don't know if the platform over the lava was pink or blue. I don't know at that point, but it's not unfair because I could easily just do this, slide down, bounce off. I slid down a little too far. There we go. And I got this far. Finally, it took me a long time to do, and I'm getting nervous here. I'm trying to figure it out, but I get stuck in the pink blocks because I'm just trying to think of what to do, the best way to approach this because I don't want to die again. So yeah, we'll time it so we can get back up to the pink blocks, and then we're safe. We wait till it turns blue. I really wish he hadn't done this final bit, but whatever. It doesn't hurt you. I guess it is a challenge to get to the top. I think that's what it is. I don't care, obviously. I don't think they gave me any one-ups, but I don't remember either. Yeah, I don't think there were any coins there, except for the pink coins. I don't think there were any coins. But yeah, honestly, not a terrible level, but one that eventually annoyed me. You see the record is 13 minutes. It took me quite a while. Anyway, if you've made it this far, thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and have a very nice day. Goodbye.